Hi guys, it's Amber here, and I'm just going to give you a quick first impression video about Double Fine's Broken Age. I just got my backer beta bundle, so I've been playing around with it, and so far I've been enjoying it. So the factors I'm going to look at are, of course, nostalgia, graphics, music, story, and gameplay. Let's see if I can remember all that and say it in order. I say nostalgia because for me, adventure games were really my youth. A lot of people are getting into the 8-bit graphic style now, and the nostalgia associated with platformers because they played a lot of Mario. But for me, it was really adventure games on my PC. That's what I played when I was a kid. I didn't actually finish a Mario game until the Wii came out, and I got Paper Mario on the Virtual Console. So games like The Longest Journey and the Xanth disc-based game were really my sort of nostalgic point-and-click adventures were what I played and what I loved. So the fact that they've brought back this true point-and-click style adventure is why I backered it on Kickstarter. Is backered a verb now? I'm going to use it. Backered it on Kickstarter, and happy to have it out early and get to play around with it. The graphical style is really, really nicely done. It looks hand-drawn, and I think they went with an art aesthetic that fits both with their science fiction and fantasy worlds, because they have two branching character paths here. As you can see, they have the fantasy world and the science fiction world. I'm looking forward to see how they bring them together. And I think the graphical style lends itself well to both of those, because it's hard to draw that line. I think maybe it's a little nicer on the fantasy aspects because it is sort of a softer, cartoony style, and it sort of softens up the space sterile aesthetic of the science fiction side when you have that softer, cartoony style, but I think it works well with both. The music in the game, thus far I have to say, is not obtrusive, nor is it particularly memorable to me so far. It's just sort of, it's there, it's in the background, it's serving its purpose, but I don't know if I get a soundtrack of it necessarily. But I'm not at all saying like it's not well done music. Voice acting as part of that sound is obviously extremely well done. I'm beginning to get a little distracted with the fact that Jennifer Hale is in just everything. But she does a good job, so I guess I can't fault her for that. But just really, like, everything she's in. But she's doing a good job. The other voice actors are doing a good job. There's a nice flow to it. When the characters read back the lines you've just clicked in dialogue, it's fine. It doesn't seem belabored, and they also allowed the option for when you have to go through dialogue trees multiple times that you can skip. You don't have to listen to the cutscene every single time, which is very helpful, because if you missed a dialogue option and you want to go back to it, or you need to go back to it now that you've acquired a different item, you're not stuck waiting through it again. And I'd listed like 5 things, I've only done 3. But anyways, the gameplay mechanics, as I said, are well done in that they let you skip the cutscenes. It's feeling very much now in the first, 20 minutes of the game that I'm being eased back into adventure game style. You only get a few items at a time, there's only a few people to talk to at a time, so that you can sort of get your bearings and figure out what you're supposed to do very quickly. And then that style, the games start to open up a little bit more now. So now that I have that style established, that you're like, okay, you can combine items, you can use them on people, and the cursors are very indicative of things that you can click on and that you can't, so you don't have to pixel hunt around for the things that you're looking for. The gameplay works out really nicely that way, and it feels just like a classic point-and-click adventure, but with a nice, fancy new polish on it. And so far, there's some good writing. The Double Fine humor is there, the Tim Schafer wit. That's it's pretty sharp. It's enjoyable. They've had a couple of jokes that I've laughed at so far, which is good. And I'm liking it. I think it's worth the investment if you enjoy adventure games. It's worth it for the nostalgia value alone, because it's just like, oh, right in the heart, like back there, playing, clicking on things, not fearing death. It's a much more calming gameplay style, because nothing's shooting at you. But check it out when it comes out on the 28th, and if you're a backer, like I know tons of us were, because it's got funded super quick and got lots of fancy extras with it because of that. I hope you're enjoying it. Let me know what you think, guys. Bye.
This isn't as delicious as it sounds! I can't wait to be in your mouth again.